Hey guys, back with another video, another practice round. This is Green Yellow Shirahoshi versus Red Shanks. This is the Red Shanks starter deck. I don't think I made any changes to it. And the Green Yellow Shirahoshi is from a friend of mine who tried it out, said he wasn't really comfortable with it. Wasn't sure if it was the deck itself or if it was just the way he was playing it, so I'm going to give it a try. Test it out, see what I think. So I started playing before I hit record, so I did have to mulligan my first hand with the Shirahoshi deck, and then I realized I wasn't recording, so I'm able to start from there. So let's get into it. So for Shanks, this starting hand, it's not the best, but it looks okay. I think we'll be able to play this event card on the first round. Hopefully we'll be able to pull something when we use it that we'll be able to use for round 2, and we'll go from here. So let's get started. I just want to see, okay, we can use both of these decks for a little while yet. Alright, let's draw our Dawn, and with this we'll go ahead and play out our Otahime. And we'll end that turn. So for Shanks, we'll draw. Nice. Okay, we have something that we can play next round. Good stuff. Actually, we can play it this round. Okay. So we'll draw our Dome. So on play, one of your opponent's characters with power 5,000 or less cannot activate blocker for the rest of this turn. Decent. That's a blocker if the leader's ready pirates type KO one with an original power of 6,000 or less. That'll be a good one to have. We already have a couple of those though, so Luffy, minus 1,000 power on a character. That actually could be very useful. So I'm going to grab one of these. Hold on. Let's see. Do the 5 target, reveal 1, and add 1 card. With a type red pirates too. Yeah, since Luffy would be a good card, but he's not a redhead pirate. I think we'll just grab this one then, and we'll try to move Luffy up. And I think that's a good order. We're probably not going to get to them, so we'll go with that. Alright. And we still have 1 Dome left, so we can go ahead and play out this Luffy too. And with that, we will end the turn. Hand it back to Shirahoshi. Draw a card. Draw our Dome. We're at 3. Okay. What we can do is go ahead and play out this one, and so I'm looking at her activate main. I'm not gonna be able to do it this turn. Well, I can't do it this turn because I don't have an extra Dawn. But okay, yeah, we'll end the turn there. And so for Shanks, we'll draw a card, draw a Dome. We're at 4. blocker this turn. We could definitely use that. Shanks' ability. Okay. We'll deploy this one. Okay, and Luffy has an attack of 2,000. Okay, we don't have the Dawn to use his effect, but we can attack. Oh, I forgot we can't attack with that. So we'll cancel that for now. And we'll attack into Shirahoshi. Use our blocker. And then we'll end that turn. Shirahoshi draws. Draw Dome. Okay, so now I want to make sure that I keep at least one Dome active so I can use the counter if need be. Okay. The Sea King type or the one that auto character with a cost equal to or less than the total number of dome cards in your board from your hand, equal to or less. Okay, so what we could do is give her. Oh wait, we don't even have to give it to her. What we can do instead is just activate her main. So what is this? The main card, add up to one character with a cost of 6 or less face up from the facer 6 or less face up to the top of or bottom of the owner's life area. Nice. Okay. Okay. So we did that. Now we can choose a friendly target. We have this, we play it out for free. Good stuff. And then what I'll do is I'll take this Magalo, I'll attack. Oh, Luffy's not. I keep forgetting Luffy's not rested, so we can't attack him. But what we can do instead is play out this guy full cost, and since our leader is Shirahoshi, he can attack the same turn that he's played. So we'll attack into. Forgot. I keep wanting to attack that Luffy. I want to get rid of him. So we'll attack into face. Oh, he can attack characters the same turn he's played. That's why it pays to read, guys. That's why it pays to read. Okay, so he cannot attack this turn, and he doesn't have enough to really attack anything. I see what he means. This is a rough it's a rough start to the game. It's a little bit of a rough start. That's all I can do for now, so we will end this turn. And now with Shanks, we'll draw a card. Okay, we'll draw our dome. Puts us at 6 for this turn. If your leader has red-haired pirates, KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost with a 400 base power or less. Okay. So with this, okay, alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and attack with this guy. Let's see what the trigger will be. And that's fine. Actually, you know what? I can do the blocker, result that attack. Okay. Attack. And then kind of messed up. I can't use that the way I wanted to on this turn, but I can deploy this guy, and then since blocker has already been used, I can attach these 3 dome to Luffy, and then let's see his effect specifically goes after a character. He has a character minus 5,000 power. opponent's characters to the top or bottom of their life area face up. So we'll attack, and I'll take that hit. I'm not going to use the trigger effect, so that way I can use it later on. And then with Shanks, that'll end the turn. So with Shirahoshi, we'll draw a dome. Now we're sitting at 7 dome. Okay. I think I'm gonna hold on to that 1 dome. Let's see. Near dome. See King type or Megalo character card. See King type. So technically we could play this out for just 1 dome. But he's also a 2K counter. We might hold on to him. We can easily play him out. On play, up to 1 of your opponent's rested characters will not become active in your opponent's next refresh phase. That means we could play this out. We could keep Lucky Roo from being a blocker next turn. It's not bad. It's not bad. Okay. So here's what we can do. Okay. We'll attack with this guy. Shanks can use his card action. Okay. Oh, that is not what I meant to do, but it's okay. Walker. Do we have a 1K that we can use? Resolve. Boom. Good stuff. Kind of messed up what I was going to do, but it's okay. So with this, we'll hold off on this one. So we need at least 2 so that we can use either of these. We'll use with a cost equal to or less than your dome. We're at 7 dome. We can easily play out this one. Let's do it. Let's do it. Flip 1 card. Okay. When this character would be KO'd by one of your opponent's effects, you may trash 1 hand and rest 1 dome. If you do, play up to 1 fishman or more merfolk type character with a cost of 6 rolls from your hand. It's fairly decent. We'll go ahead and play out this one. So now our board is full. Okay. And choose enemy character. Oh, his effect on play. Up to 1 of your opponent's rested characters will not become active in your opponent's next refresh phase. Let's keep him frozen, so that way we can go ahead and attack him next. Actually, we don't even have to wait to attack him. Actually, it'd be better since we already did, since we already froze him. And Luffy's at 200. Let's put 2 dome on Regalo, and we'll attack into Luffy. Three is a lot to try to get to save him, so no blocker. We'll get rid of Luffy. Good stuff. And I think I'll stop it there, so that way I know we have he's at 5. Actually, yeah, we'll put 3 right here. And go ahead and attack into we'll attack in the face because he won't be able to refresh next turn anyway. So attack in the face for 500. He can't use a blocker, and resolve that one. Boom. And that's all I can do for this turn. So we'll end that turn. Okay, Shanks will draw. Draws Dome. We already played Monster, so I can't really use his play effect. So it makes me want to hold off just in case I pull a monster sometime soon. Okay. So we're sitting at 8 Dawn this turn. Let's go ahead and deploy this guy. And we'll deploy this guy. Okay. With the 400. We'll attack. Oh, we can't attack Odahime. So we'll cancel that and attack. We can't use blocker. I could use it, but it'll be okay. We'll resolve that attack. We'll take that attack. And no trigger effect. And with Shanks, that's all we can really do in the turn. We'll draw a card. Activate main. Leader Shirahoshi may rest his character and turn the 1 card from the top of your life cards face down. KO up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 3 or less. Okay, draw a Dome. We're at 9 Dome this turn. Alright. Let's see if we can do some damage this time. Okay. Alright, so let's see if we can get rid of this blocker for sure. Okay. So you can easily attack right there. Use the card action. him. No blocker. Resolve it. Okay. Actually, I could have waited on that, but it'll be alright. Okay. Monster is not rested, but what we can do what was that? Oh, Lucky Roo destroyed him. I didn't see that. Oh man. If your leader has rated KO up to one of your opponent's characters with original power 6,000 or less. Yep. Oh man. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can load up Megalo. That was him at 5. I'm gonna go 6 to face, just like that. Oh, 7, excuse me, 7 to face. And we could counter out of it, but it puts Shanks at a very disadvantaged situation. So, blocker, resolve the attack. And then he can KO up to that one. Yeah, this is a tough one. This is a tough one, guys. It'd be much easier if I was only doing one deck at a time, but you know. Actually, we're going to cancel that one so that we keep that one just in case. That puts Megalo at 5. Shanks can take that hit. Okay. And that's all I can really do for this turn with Shirahoshi. So now it's Shanks' turn. Shanks will draw. And draw Doom. Okay. Well, it kind of sucks because I don't have monster to play, so but having this guy out, he's not going to be able to do much. But he works as a good 2K counter. Unfortunately, I think I'm just gonna, actually, no, I don't have to. That's not what I meant to do, but it's okay. It's okay. So right now, I'm sitting at 6,000 power. We'll attack 7 to face. You can't use a blocker. So what I'm going to try this time is use my counter. And the mixer 9, resolve attack. Nice. Okay. So now we can go six at face. That's what I was thinking. It's only for that battle. So I'm going to take the hit. No trigger effect. And then attack one more. 6 into 5, no blocker, but with this one I have the 2k counter to resolve out of it, and in that turn for Shanks. So we'll draw a card, draw a dome, we're at 10 dome. King tight with a cost of equal or less than the total number of dome cards on your board from your hand. So easily played that out. Okay, that turns this card over. Turn the card over and get rid of him. That was cool. That was real cool. Then we'll play out. Hold on, before we do. We'll hold on to that one for now, and yeah, we'll deploy Fisher Tiger. On play, rest up to one of your opponent's characters. So we can rest him. He's at 5,000. I don't want to let it completely go to waste. But I'd rather keep what we have, so I'll end the turn there. Okay, so Shanks draws. Okay. So that already takes an effect, so he can't hit that one. So this one can't hit blocker, which doesn't have blocker anyway. Okay. Let's give him 7 and attack. Because that one's going hard. Oh, I didn't see that. Also thinking about allowing it to block. I didn't realize I didn't have it sideways, so we couldn't attack it. Alright, no blocker, but we can hit that. 9,000. And then we'll use that to finish out, resolve the attack. In that turn, draw for Shirahoshi. Hold off on that. Okay. Seeking Omega character card with a cost equal to less than total number of diamond hearts on the board. I don't have a seeking card, so really can't use that right now. And I'd really like to attack with that one, so I'm not going to use his effect just yet. But I mean, it's basically the same as attacking, just attacking a specific character instead. But if I play out Shirahoshi, then use her effect, I can look up to one Sea King or Fisherman Island type card. Okay, so we have a Sea King right there. Let's go ahead and get this guy. We'll add him to the front just in case that we're going to be able to get there. But it'll be alright. Do her effect. Play out this guy. Use his effect. Get rid of that guy. This one can attack characters the same turn it's played. 6. Let's give attack him. Play up to one leader gains 1,000. When done when attacking up to one of your characters, your opponent's characters gets negative 1,000. Okay. So the deck, the Shirahoshi deck is not bad. It's not bad, but it's not a deck that I would want to like use. Okay, so Shanks draws a card. can't really use that trigger effect. Yeah, I don't have a blocker, so and I can't counter out of that. That's all Shanks can do in this turn, so Shirahoshi can draw. Okay, I have my board full, so I can't really do anything but really attack. So, but let's give ourselves a little bit of hope here. We'll play out this card. Okay. Cost of 3 or less. So we'll use his effect, which got rid of him. I wish I could have used him to attack, but you know, it is what it is. So what I'll do is, since he's 6, I'll just make sure it's hard to block him. So, that's all I can really do for this turn. Shanks will draw. And this looks like it's going to be GG. Because it's almost GG, because what I can do is it's a gamble, but it could work. And swing all of that at face. 12 at face. See, even with that, I can't block it. 9, 10, 11. So, yeah, I'd have to take it. So, with enemy characters, minus 1,000 power on this turn. So, do that to enemy character. Knock him down 1,000. The blocker is off the attack. I have to take that one. No trigger effect. And then to really hammer it in, I put Shanks at 9 and attack 9. If I were to place the dawn. That'll put me at 9. Yeah, I could do that. No blocker. It's at 9. And 10. Resolve the attack. Ooh. In turn. It's this deck is very much a gamble to play out. Blocker. Activate if your leader Shirahoshi, you may turn 1 card from the top of your life cards face down to end the turn's character is set as active. Courtesy of trash. Foils from your hand. Can attack a character the same turn it's played. So, if I use her effect, I can't flip a life card. Can I still play? Oh, no, I can't play it because I don't have a life card. I'd have to pay for it. But what I can do attack at face. Yeah, see, you can't resolve that. So it's not even using the card action. And no blocker. Resolve that attack. Use trigger effect to draw 1 card. Okay. 6,000. We'll again attack. Is it desperate attempt? You can use the card action, bring him down to 7, and 6, oh, no blocker, 6, 7, oh, I hit the wrong one, resolve attack, I have 6 left. As a super desperate attempt. Actually, yeah. See, if this, her main effect is search the character to reveal a Seeking or Fishman Island type card and add to hand. I also have 5, which means I could play this guy out. Okay. Place your face. You may turn one card from the top of your deck face down. Actually, yeah, that's fine. We can do it that way. Still have 4. I wasn't trying to do that. I messed myself up. I did. But I can still deploy him. And he can attack a character on the same turn. 6 and 6. No blocker, goes off attack. Whew, and in turn. So, Shanks draws a card. It gives me 200. And it's an all-out gamble, but it's a desperate attempt. It's a desperate attempt. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a super desperate attempt. 1500 at 5, and I don't have a blocker, so no blocker. Goes off attack. Shanks 1. Okay, interesting deck. I don't know that I would use it, but it was a good match.